hard to deal with the overbearing neutral that Cloud had. Just because of his speed, because of his power, because of the way he could dispatch of a Lucario stock so effortlessly and so safely that he didn't really need to commit.
Yeah.
And that meant that Lucario really couldn't hold on to that Aria as long as he would like, which he could use to power up and then take an early Cloud stock. So we'll have to see how ApologyMan chooses to combat these disjoints that Ferro does possess.
Ooh, try to up tilt on the shield there, getting a trade. Ferro playing really solid here versus ApologyMan. And you talked about this matchup being very, okay. Went for the forward tilt. He's going to get the block. But I'm really wondering if Ferro is going to be able to take these stocks early from ApologyMan. Ooh, okay, forward tilt. Sends him off the stage.
Getting a little
Blade
poke.
beam on the ledge.
Once you lose that legend vulnerability, Blade Beam is so useful, it's sniping you.
This man has yet to waste a Blade Beam or any type of limit attack.
You're right. This is going on 2 sets now that he's landed every single limit attack. But
all right,
this one's going to be forced to recover. No, he has the double jump. I'm going to eat my words.
Back to the, and still has not wasted anything. This guy cares about the environment so much. He uses everything.
I wish my Cloud had 100% limit accuracy. That'd be nuts.
Ooh, all right, gonna get hit with another Aura Spear. It's gonna live it. Oh, another cross
That like
slash.
barely counts. He counted right in Cloud's face, and just Cloud didn't press the button.
Ooh, okay.
Ferro's moving though. This guy is determined.
Ferro's definitely, he has the crowd behind him as well. I hear people in the crowd shouting for this man. Ooh, going above the ledge, gonna get hit by the Aura Spear. And even if he didn't, he still might have got hit. That ball is so big.
Get off me with that up B out of shield.
Oh, okay, forward tilt on the shield. Up throw up air, some big damage. Looks like Cloud's down air still providing some pretty solid coverage in this game when landing.
Here's another chance. And there it is, the first whiff
Finally,
of a limit attack.
I would have said, man, I don't even know if you call it a whiff. I mean, he still hit. It was blocked.
That counts. All right, get out of here.
But ApologyMan escaping death because he most definitely would have been obliterated.
Great DI.
Keeping him alive. And this aura is just going to continue to be a bane for Ferro if he's not able to get rid of him.
Look at that, 2 hits. That was like 30, 40%. He's dead.
And that is,
ApologyMan clutching that second stock, but all right.
All right, it's going to die from the
Just
back
when
air.
you thought he could hold on to that R for a little longer.
Ooh, dares him back down to the ground. Got the climb hazard out of shield. You have Cloud right now with limit.
I think he's going to just kind of throw it for a Blade Beam. Oh, no, it disappeared.
Oh, yeah, it disappeared.
He
as
went
was throwing
for
it
it.
out.
Just unfortunate timing. I'm sure Ferro is counting the 15 seconds on the clock every time you charge that limit, but it just wasn't long enough.
Or maybe he just can't count to 15.
It's hard.
Yeah, true.
Never count on stream, guys.
Quick maths.
That's a dated reference now.
All right, we have yet another one, and then we have a wasted one here. This game's like, you know what? I gave you one. Here's a second one.
But Ferro's still continuing the advantage state, which is what he needs to, until he throws that dash attack onto the shield of ApologyMan, and this might be the one opportunity.
Oh gosh, makes it onto the platform. Oof. All right, almost having limit, and then he died from some move.
That was the Aura Sphere.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure what he had. I'm just like, how charged was that?
ApologyMan just barely backed up. You saw him. He did the full hop, which is what Ferro read. He went for the back air in the air. If it was a full hop straight up, that would have been Ferro's game. But instead, Lucario drifted slightly back, and also I think the Aura Sphere in the air does throw him slightly back too, kind of like Mewtwo's Shadow Ball.
Oh yeah.
And that just
got the momentum.
Very minute difference in spacing is the difference between Ferro taking game one and ApologyMan.
I read the dictionary. I felt like today you woke up and was like, I'm going to use this word today on stream.
I got a vocabulary working here, all right?
Wow.
Don't hate.
I like to keep it simple for our young viewers.
While talking about toes. Anyway, game 2.
Hey man,
moving right along.
Gotta learn the human body sometime.
Smashville we go. Completely ignoring that conversation from earlier. This is going to be a good place for Cloud to just shark onto that platform. With things like up air, things like neutral air that can cover a lot of that space.
So I definitely think this is going to be a really good stage for Ferro, especially when it comes to killing Lucario. Smashville being one of the smaller stages as opposed to Pokemon Stadium. So we saw a couple of times on like the second stock where ApologyMan was able to make that comeback because he was able to live because of how big Pokemon Stadium was. Smashville, he's going to die a lot earlier, not going to have as much rage and or attacked on. Ooh. Right now we have Cloud sitting with Limit, sharking that platform.
Had the right idea with the Blade Beam, but just good drift from ApologyMan, dodging that move.
Ooh,
and he's mixed up on the recovery
ledge.
are nice.
Forward tilt's getting Lucario off. This is getting really dangerous here in percents. He's going to want to get rid of this man pretty quick.
Yeah, don't let Lucario hang around because you see that F smash would have just blown up Cloud.
Climb hazard, both hits not hitting.
A little roll of the eyes in the player cam from ApologyMan after that back air hit. I think he tried to cancel into shield, but it was just a little too slow.
Ooh. All right, it was a nice high recovery. Gets him out of that situation. Ooh, now Lucario's on the platform, exactly where he does not want to be versus Cloud. Cloud is a character, I mean, it's kind of hard to be above or under him because it's like, would you rather deal with the dare or would you rather deal with the up air? Woo! All right.
R-Sphere canceled the back air. That time it looked like a true confirm. I was questioning how viable that confirm still is. Looks like he's still going for the back air. I don't think he can go for the up smash anymore because we haven't seen a single attempt at that from 2 sets now for ApologyMan.
I believe when that nerf had happened, I saw a video of Anti trying to do it and him just being sad.
Anti in the venue today. We might get to see his Lucario later if he's still rocking the character.
All right.
That directional air dodge saved the limit.
That was really crisp.
Didn't end up being too much of a factor, but it did help him recover again from the disadvantage.
We got the dare nair, or fair nair. Fair being a pretty solid combo tool for Cloud in this game. Kind of like a 1-2 punch.
Yeah, fair hits like a trick by itself. It does like 20 damage. And then you get to follow up with anything else that does like an extra 11 or 12 damage because every single hit for that sword does at least 10.
It's a big sword, makes sense.
All right, good recoveries.
ApologyMan puts himself in a bad position here. Getting hit with the climb hazard.
Interestingly, Ferro not maxing his limit. He wants to get this limit offensively. And he does. Scary positioning off of the left side of the stage. He wanted to go for something low.
Ooh, gonna get hit with the back air. ApologyMan sneaking behind Cloud there to get it. And he's gonna die from a back air. And he was like, fiddlesticks. I got hit. So, you know,
I just got hit by that giant safe move.
You like my vocabulary? Fiddlesticks. All right.
Nebraska commentary coming to you live.
Ooh, cross slash to get the cross slash.
And that shield is dying here on the vine.
What shield, bruh? You out here eating candy.
And what were you going to do? Air dodge there? No, you have to eat the cross slash. Ferro coming out with a hot run on this last stock.
Yeah, Ferro just making things really hard for ApologyMan. And ApologyMan using that speed to get on the stage.
Lucario's never out of it, though. He's like the comeback character to end all comeback characters. And again, the directional air dodge saving the limit.
Ooh, gets hit with the Aura Spear. So he gets 78 damage. Oh! Just barely missing.
That was the time that you wanted a cross slash, and instead he got the Blade Beam. Oh!
Forward smash, obliterating Ferro. ApologyMan with the 2-0.